Welcome back to Amanda's Playbook, your living lab for strategies on modern influence and how to grow your brand today. There's a quiet truth that seems to be whispered, and it's against the whole hustle movement, or content movement, or social media movement. That is, you don't need more content. You don't necessarily need more content. In fact, we have so much content. What you need is more meaning, more presence, showing up in ways that people actually care about. So the other week, I walked through 3 ways which you can show up beautifully in other people's content, which means have people talk about you. I call it the cocktail party example. Instead of walking into a cocktail party, talking about how great you are yourself, have somebody else do it for you. And then all of a sudden you go from looking cringy or narcissistic to seeming like, I want to meet this person. I want to try this brand. So in case you missed it, this is an episode you want to watch. 3 really tactical, simple ideas on how you can show up in presence and awareness to your audience and your aspirational audience without creating your own content. 3 ways, and this week we're going forward, moving a little further with the 3 other ways that you can continue to do this deeper. Number 1, brand the background. That means basically make your space visual storytelling. Brand your aesthetic right into the content. Example of this, say you are a beauty and wellness salon in Beverly Hills, the heart of beauty and wellness, and you have a beautiful treatment room. Start inviting creators into your treatment room to film their skincare routines, their makeup routines, their anti-aging routines. You're not charging any rent. All you're doing is setting up the backdrop so that you are subtly integrated. So say you have this beautiful light-filled treatment room, maybe on the back mirror you have your clinic's mantra like you're not broken, you're becoming. The signature sage robe you can have either hung up or creators can wear. Your water carafes branded beautifully, and the whole environment should look very inviting. So you are naturally aesthetically branded into the story. Now you didn't create any content, but you have all kinds of wellness and beauty creators that have put your space and your brand out there across multiple platforms. So brand the background. Number 2 is Incentivize Mentions. This is gamifying your incentives. So it's stuff that people already do. Like I'm thinking just very easily of a new coffee shop that opened in my neighborhood in Austin, and they're trying to grow business and awareness and whatnot, and it's very Instagrammable, for lack of a better term. All I kept thinking was, why not all the people that are tagging themselves there organically, why not create an incentive to that? And everybody that tags the coffee shop location, their hashtag or their branded tag, gets entered into a contest where you can win, say, a month of free coffee beverages. You can even further incentivize this by giving extra points or extra collateral or extra entries for taking it a step further, like doing a reel or doing more of a specific video or post that is specifically about the coffee shop or cafe. The takeaway is you're taking organic mentions, you're incentivizing even more organic mentions, and you're doing it without interrupting anyone's content. It's just now you're basically turning your customers into marketing ambassadors. That is what you want. And number 3, co-produce for control. Now this one is interesting. This isn't about being controlling. It means you have things to contribute and creators have something to contribute. You can be involved in the production. You don't want to have to be on camera necessarily. Maybe you do. Maybe you want to just even give an incentive for creators to come to your space and on your show. So you could start a series, right? That's what podcasts are great at. But start a live series in person. Let's say you're a creative agency. You've got a great light-filled room. Maybe you can turn it very easily into an in-house production studio. Hey, if you have an iPhone now, there's your in-house production studio within your brand. Don't forget to brand the backdrop, and maybe start like a founder series. Ask the founder or ask the entrepreneur or ask the local, whatever kind of your craft is. Figure out a way to bring founders, creators in your door. And by nature of co-producing the content, you now have all kinds of content that you have co-produced. So you don't just have a space, you have a platform. And the creator gets visibility and credibility. You get branded content. It's a win-win. So here's the deal. Stop worrying about outposting your competitors. You need to just position them, which is very different. It's less about more stuff. It's more about strategically placed thinking long term. Whether it's branded content, whether it's incentivizing mentions, whether it's co-creating content, or some of the different tactics I gave the other day, or maybe you have some different ones yourself. Visibility doesn't come from volume. It comes from intentional design. If this sparked any ideas for your brand or your business, or maybe you're already doing them, I want to hear. And feel free to forward to a friend or colleague or business that is feeling overwhelmed or like they have to constantly create content and yet they don't feel like they're getting anywhere. If you're like me, you get targeted nonstop with like 10 more ways to become a content creator and be seen and break through the noise and this. And honestly, it's a full-time job in itself. It is a full-time job. Anyone says you can do content really fast and easy as a business, it doesn't work that way. Try doing it consistently for a while. It's a lot of work, and that is overlooked. So if you're not interested in being a full-time content creator yourself as your business, really start thinking about who really is some good alignments for you. It's not about hacking the algorithm. I know it's all about hacking the algorithm in a lot of the ways. This is really just about designing strategy for visibility. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave me a comment and make sure to watch the other episode of my first 3 tactics that we did the other week. All right, see you guys back here next time.